look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Lambeau. And from his own end zone, Alontae Taylor will return it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
You can do better. Ridiculous. Take him out.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2 quarters.
And he's got room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
You would be straight if you were a bunch of people that can think.
No doubt.
As long as you play defense,
nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
But they got reverse on
in the
too, so
running
once you
game
get
as
to 90,
well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
But while you're in that first player, trial, you need to go play the NBA and start so you get the extra 4 badges. Oh, all right. So you get the extra 4 already. All right.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So CD was very intercepted.
I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. That we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different. Guys out there chasing the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Throwing on first down. Knight. Tunyon's got it on the out route. Bulldozes past him. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Looking to throw. Knight. Touchdown, Packers. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
I did all of
some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your
I did all of it at the same time. I would have found right into
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And one day.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage.
So you
so
know what I'm
timing
looking
is
for.
everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back.
Fuck, the play didn't go nowhere. Well, these niggas like crap.
What that is?
Shit.
What that is over there like that?
Calypso.
Scrimmage there, no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. There's Chris Olave. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Smith will come in motion right. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say it over the air.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
I said, well, I can't get no left stuff like that, boy.
Up the middle, Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. After 7-0 on EA Sports. first down. Knight. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Knight. And his throw is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Oh, they put it out. They put it out there.
On 3rd down, Knight. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. That's taken on the 25.
That means you can just hit one button, they're gonna put all your
44-yard punt, they're gonna wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Saints
bad how you want it, so quick. Like what you already know already, so it's gonna be quick.
Offense on the field,
and like yeah, we'll take this off, take this on. You just got it for each. Depending on who you play with or squad you play with. You just go hit it quick, like oh man, I got to set up with this person, so I'm switch my load out.
7 yards on the
change all of it at one time.
Leave them with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run on the inside. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Knight. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. And everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run.
And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he's taken down here by the Saints. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. I saw the pressure come down. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw out. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw on 3rd down, Knight. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Yeah.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
I know
and what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're back in your own territory with just a little time, do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the...
He's got a man, complete. He finds some open field here. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tre'Quan Smith, 75 yards. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make. And Winston lost the football. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, y'all ran to the Brown, boy. Y'all wasn't with that, boy.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Yeah. One of them should have been a foul. What about whether it'll be LeBron? No, and then, I know, boy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
You know what they paid?
That's where he wanted to go with
they paid the boxer.
So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
That was the biggest mistake they ever done there.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again, Knight. It's a shovel pass, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
So many times,
but you know why
coaches talk about completions or what?
You know how key they got
that. Once we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's going to go to Golden State.
He's going to go to a team that beat us.
I'd rather him with the Damian Lillard.
On 1st and 10, Knight. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just let receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunky yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So they are able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Final play of the half here, Winston. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis operating on the set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
But Jerry Allen got too many centers over there. That's why sometimes it's him. Yeah, no, but you got Kevin Love. Kevin Love was that too?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. First thrown out for the backup Rodgers. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
To throw on second down, Knight. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 59 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
What are you talking about? I thought this got a picture for the next couple of years, boy. I'm talking about 1st round pick.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
They need a point guard, though. Because Shy not supposed to be a point guard, dog.
And this will be brought out to the 20.
That's not what he is.
As Taylor elects to not return it.
Yeah, but picture if he didn't have to just sit up there and actually just focus on scoring.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the rest of the ball substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Again, it's Kamara.
I don't know why the Clippers treat that ball without giving that ball a chance.
To start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line.
They didn't get that ball a chance. They didn't get that ball a chance.
And giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now. They're thinking about ways to close this game out. As comfortable as they could play, I expect them to do exactly that.
Taylor now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First of all, he shouldn't have been playing that anyway.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, yeah, you're a rookie, though, man.
They've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leads him to the 2nd and 3.
I ain't heard nothing from that boy Smith.
How they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call
it.
Boy. 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Memphis got one getting PT.
Thomas, the man in
Memphis got one getting PT too.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Winston. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise.
Well, who that dude Murphy is?
From right side.
Pelicans, boy, where that boy come from? That's what he's doing.
First down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
Sometimes you need your bag, though, boy.
Nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. but in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
I don't think Pelicans going nowhere, though, to be honest.
Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Yeah.
And they go the wrong way on this.
I think different.
Losing yardage back at the 12. 2nd down and goal. Winston. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The murder rate going to be on.
And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd
It is.
quarter.
I think if they match up like somebody like Denver, I think Denver will get
So
them out of
it'll
there.
be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL
Jamal.
on EA Sports.
The best they've been in a long time, forever. No, this is the best team. This is the best team they had on. This is the best team the Pelicans had on paper. Yes, it is, boy. Woo.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
But he had nobody.
After the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive.
Just doing trash.
And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do.
Just doing trash, bro.
And try and get back in the pocket and meet him there. Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
And the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Jordan in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Boy, I know when them ball color. I know. I know when the ball call it jazz, boy.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You always think about picking up the 1st down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And the tackle there by Chris Barnes.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for out of the opening play of this drive. From just shy of midfield, Winston. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So that sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. And my goodness, another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, passes, and the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
The last time they made the playoffs was when Oladipo and Tobias Harris.
This isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a
But they made it, though.
Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were all...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 35-yard line.
I'm talking about the year.
Second sack of the afternoon.
Tobias Harris.
This is a little hard for me to
and Oladipo went.
Sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure
they
to
was
translate
gone.
to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They try to throw on
that
second
wasn't
down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes the receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one will fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now here's another interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, how about that? You use a high draft pick on this guy back in April, hoping he'll grow into a role as the season progresses. And now look at this, a pick six in his very first NFL game.
Sometimes the evaluation doesn't match.
No, why do I need, boy? Hey.
So they throw the
Siakam,
six, they'll get another shot
bro, Siakam
as this one's in the air.
On the return, it's Taylor.
Scotty Barnes consistent, huh?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
He got offense like that either.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the
there he goes, right side. He's at the 30. 10. And they do finally get
like he never went off. He had a good finals, but remember, you were behind Kyle Lord.
176 yards rushing for him now as he has
been
tremendous all day long.
So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside.
Nah, man, he's not that old.
First and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Give him 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
I think you're fresh. I think you're fresh in the league.
So far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's
burger for Walmart.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right? Yeah. It's an old-fashioned...
Boy, you're not supposed to ever get them, boy.
I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it.
Boy, you better get ground meat and make you a burger bar for you
to
get
chance
that.
to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Boy, you could have bought a bubble burger or something, but that boy bought the one in the orange. That boy bought the one in the orange box, boy.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
That boy bought the one in the orange box.
With just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Man, no. Straight breed, huh?
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Now, this opening game is certainly not going at this point, but now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got to do the
Winston to throw for. It's complete. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on it.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it was.
Nah, you gotta do that. Nah, I just played a couple of games. That was it.
Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play.
I'm buying my stuff in the wreck, boy. I know it deep,
in terms of kicks. Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone.
All my stuff is up in the red, boy. You gonna see how long it take you to start filling that, start getting that stuff done? Watch. Oh.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
And then you gotta do a rap career and everything, boy. Yeah, J. Cole.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left.
Got to a rap career with J. Cole.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know
got to a rap career with J. Cole. You got a model walk down the runway
by sending people on a blitz.
Yeah.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41.
Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
I think so.
And what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of
nowhere to go here? He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Saints. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. First and
then why DeJounte Murray that? I don't like it because it takes a lot of points away from Trey Young, though, bro.
And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
Nobody else there to protect.
But when that?
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions.
When's the last time you seen Trey Young go out there and maybe 4 threes?
I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion.
Looking for Thomas, he's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Yeah.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Out to his left. And he he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The city always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year to make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Packers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans...
He had 44 with 9 made threes out of the 12 he shot.
You see, it's two type of people in life.
Hey, y'all ready? Y'all, what we doing? 2K? We doing 2K duty?
It's people that wake up and go get it.
All right.
We go get it,
Let's go and do it then.
So photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go.
You seen this bill, Floyd?
All I know is to go.
I told him put that mess up, girl.